Hi everyone, Sarah here, and I just wanted to share with you the hybrid scrapbook kit that I made with the Memory Pockets monthly promise collection from the Lilypad. I did a blog post on this over at the Lilypad blog a little while ago, and I'll link that below in case you want to check it out. But first I'm going to just pull this out. This is how I store it. This is an iris case with the divider. I'll go over all of this stuff in a minute. I'm going to start with the stuff from the kit first. So let's just move this out of the way. Okay. First I'm going to start with the papers from the kit that I printed. From the main kit I printed just some solid papers. I do not have a wide format printer, so I printed these all at 8x10, which I will use for layering, and there's some tricks to make 12x12s even with smaller papers. But these are all from the main kit. The solid colors are from the main kit. The rest are from the add-ons with the kit, and I just love these colors. The designers, as usual, just knocked it out of the park. This right here gives you a really good overview of all the pictures. This wood grain with the flowers, lace, just all kinds of different variety. I thought this might allow everybody to get a little bit closer view of the kinds of things you'll find in these kits. And then this watercolor, oh my gosh, I love it so much. So that's the papers I printed off from the kit. And then I also, taking a little bit of a cue from the transparent pockets that Allison Pennington did, I did some vellum pieces, so you can see they're sheer. That gorgeous plaid. This is a little bit of like a gold wood grain. A chevron with a little bit of hints of gold. Floral. It's kind of a stripe. Triangles. And then, I like the flower pattern so much, I decided to do an 8x10 of that as well. I just actually took the floral paper from the kit, reduced it in size, and tiled it so that I got the size I wanted. Also, I did some sticker sheets. These are printed on Avery white sticker paper. I took a lot of the labels and word strips from the kit. Let me see if I can just pan that so that you can see. And I was able to do some resizing and making it like these labels are the same as these labels. They're just a little smaller. Same thing with this. I printed the glitter stickers from Allison as well. And in order to give them, I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera or not, but in order to give them a real good shine, I went over it with the Wink of Stella clear brush. So there's actually like a real shimmer on it. And then I picked one of the two alpha sheets included in the main kit. And this one I picked because it's blue and black. The other one had the kind of the same shades of pink, so I wanted to give myself a little bit of different options there. Move these out of the way. We'll go on to the next thing. Too much stuff. Okay. Next are the journal cards from the kits. This is a pocket scrapbooking kit for the most part, although I am going to use it to make other things as well. So let me start by showing you. I'll start with the 4x4s that I printed off. This is just says love this. It's kind of a really pretty light blue. Hope. I really like this color a lot. And then the 4x6s, another stripe pattern. Oh, let's see. It's kind of bokeh effect. It says recorded down at the bottom. I really like this one. And then this is fun. It's almost got like a little label in the middle. And then the 3x4s. These are all printed just one-sided. That way I get to use them as much. This kind of rose ombre effect. This is a 3x4. Very similar to the 4x6 that I just showed. This is one that I actually created with elements in the kit, and a couple of little roses and a lace pattern. This is all from either the main kit or the add-ons, and I don't have them sorted by which way I did them. So it's been a while since I put this together. Hopefully I will link to the whole kit and add-ons and all of that in the description below. So hopefully you'll be able to find the pieces that you want. Oops. I like this one. This is just a simple little gray heart in the middle. Geometric pattern. It's pretty floral with kind of a gold color. Another one that I created with an element from either the kit or the add-ons. Just plain white with the stamp. Pretty lace. It's like the same as it's in the 8x10 paper that I printed off. Another watercolor. Another heart, but this time it's kind of a darker pink on a lighter pink. A little bit, oops. Try to get this in the camera. A little bit of a striped pattern. This one makes me happy. It says love. And this one kind of reminds me of a starry night. Speaking of starry night, there's another one that I made just using a white background and the us, or the stamp. Thought this was neat with the little quote box. Love this. It's very similar to the 4x4 card that I printed off. Say yes. Memo, both on the top and the bottom. This was another stamp in the kit that I printed onto just a white background. Another striped effect. And it's all good. So that's the journal cards. And then I also, let's see if I can get all this out. Also print and die cut some of the elements from the kit. We have some tickets, a lot of little chevron pieces. This. Some banners, just all kinds of little things. There's that floral again that was on one of the cards. Tags. Yes, there's a dot in there somewhere that goes after it. Bow. Another tag. And then a couple of frames. Let me see. So that's kind of got a gold lacy pattern on it, and then that just says yes. Okay. And then I also pulled some stuff from my traditional scrapbook stash to add to it, to give some 3D elements and some texture. I tried to take as much inspiration from the digital kit as possible, so that hopefully if you're watching this and you do digital scrapbooking, you might be able to grab some inspiration from this as well. The first thing I did is I tend to scrap on neutral backgrounds, so I just grabbed a couple of sheets of craft cardstock and a couple of sheets of white cardstock from my stash to use 4 full 12 by 12 layouts. Move that out of the way. Some freckled fawn button stickers. Some rub-ons. Those are Studio Calico. More freckled fawn. Gold arrows. Amy tangerine stickers. Freckled fawn enamel dots. Not everything is exactly the same colors or the same as what's in the kit because I don't have an unlimited stash. But I did try to, like, I think the ones of these in the kit are kind of a pink color. But I did have these blues that tended to match the color in the kit pretty well. I have some, speaking of that rose color, some pink sequins. I don't know. There we go. Oops. Some Studio Gray enamel dots in gold and silver. I'll probably use the gold most. There's not really any silver in the kit, but I did because I felt like it matched the theme of the kit. I pulled out these kind of metal discs that has like the gem and the XO and the ampersand. So I might end up using some of those silvers. I had a couple of flare left from a Panda 8 set. It says Life Here and Now and Hello. Same colors. There's a huge cork ampersand in the digital kit. I don't have that, but I do have this huge wood covered with paper ampersand that I might do some fun mixed media with. I pulled, speaking of cork, I pulled just my little bin of cork pieces. It's got stars and hearts, geotags. Buttons, I didn't pull, I don't have a huge amount of buttons, but I pulled a few that kind of matched the ones in the kits. I have this blue that matches one of the blues in the kits, and then again, of course, that kind of rose color, and a wood button. I think that's cute. And then a few washi tapes that I had in my stash as well. These are both recollections from Michael's. It's kind of that peachy pink color and the gold. And then freckled fawn arrows. They're not all great matches, but I think it's good enough, and I like the arrows on them. And then this reminded me of the black and white spotted paper, so I grabbed that as well. And then last, oh, I missed these. I do have some card bases that I pulled. I always keep a tub full of just pre-made card bases so I can throw a card together. So I've got this 3 different colors. These are all Stampin' Up. I used to be a Stampin' Up demo years and years ago. So this is kind of leftover papers that I had from that I felt like matched the kit pretty well. And then last is this Amy Tangerine stamp set that I thought might be fun to play with. And that's pretty much it. I will hopefully have a middle video at some point with all of the projects that I create with this. I'm hoping to get a few layouts and at least one pocket scrapping page. And we'll see what else I can manage to get out of it. Anyway, stay tuned, and I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks. Bye.